Hey there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another Overwatch video. Today I'm going to show you guys my favorite flank routes with Genji, so I'd say let's get right into it.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Our first map is Hanamura, so what you want to do for the first little flank route is just to get up on the high ground right here, walk all the way to the end, use a double jump and then the wall climb paired with a swift strike to get up on this roof, and you basically have a good view above all the other enemies. Also you got two big health kits, this one and the one inside, at your disposal. Now there's also another way that you can do which isn't quite as obvious but a little bit trickier. You want to get up onto this pink thing. Then you want to do a single jump, wall climb, then the double jump, then slide onto the roof, and then again use the swift strike in order to get onto the, well, railing or balcony area right here. And also there's another variation of it which can also be quite handy, which I'm going to show you right now. So basically, same thing once again, jump, wall climb, double jump, then you wait. However, for this swift strike, you kind of fall down and aim all the way up at the angle of the roof and you'll land on this side of the balcony. Next up we got King's Row. What you want to do is just wall climb up onto this wall, get onto this little roof, and then jump around the corner, use the diagonal part of this window, and then use the swift strike to get into this part of the building. Now there's also another flanking route all the way towards the end of the map. Just drop down, use a double jump, and then swift strike, and you can get all the way behind them. Of course, this also works the other way around. And in case you're wondering, you got a small health kit right here, and another one all the way back there in the other room. And just for demonstration purposes, you just once again drop down, double jump and swift strike up your way onto the enemies. And then you can just, I don't know, go Dragon Blade ham on the nearest, biggest health kit, I guess. Next up we got Eichenwalde. What you want to do is double jump, wall climb and then swift strike up in the air in order to slide down on the other side of the roof right here. You got a small health kit at your disposal and you can then easily flank them and backstab them from behind, especially in Ana likes to sit in this place, so that's very handy. Now the other way around is a little bit trickier. You want to do single jump, swift strike, double jump, wall climb up against a tree, and you can then flank them from behind, which is not all that useful to be fair. Now if you for some odd reason want to jump under the bridge, you can do that with a double jump once again and a swift strike. I don't feel like this is super useful, but maybe it would come in handy for some of you in some time and place. Now another thing that you can do as well is just jump, then swift strike and double jump up on here to get once again behind enemy lines. You got a big health kit at your disposal, and this also once again works the other way around. And again, if you want to retreat, deflect always is helpful. Now the other way around, you want to first get onto this little, well, gap, then do the double jump and then a swift strike, and you can then slide down on the other side. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So let's move on to our next map.
Traveling to
Now let's talk about the Ratto. So first of all, many people apparently do not know that you can get onto the orange building right here, even though it's quite obvious, so well, there you go, that's the first thing. And then of course we're not going to talk about the easy passage back there, but about this yellow building. So you want to use a double jump followed by a wall climb in order to get on top of right here. You can stay here then. Then use a double jump and paired with a swift strike in order to get to the part right here behind enemy lines. From here it's very easy to usually kill the teleporter of Symmetra as well as your shield generator, so definitely make use of that if you're trying to find that one. And of course it also works the other way around. You just want to use a single, or better said a double jump again, then followed with a wall climb, and from here on out you can just swift strike to this point or to the top of the yellow or orange building. And just for, well, demonstration purposes sake, I guess, you can again just use this spot right here and climb up over the yellow wall.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Let's talk about Hollywood now. So what you want to do is just a single jump followed by a wall climb, then double jump and then a swift strike to get onto the high ground right here. Very handy and easy to do. Now there's also another one which is even better, so same thing applies, however this time around you're going to swift strike to the other side in order to get behind enemy lines. Once again, this is extremely handy in order to kill the teleporter or shield generator of Symmetra. So yeah, right here you also got a small health kit at your disposal. And in case you want to do, just go over to this side, you can just use a simple swift strike.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
So, Volskaya Industries probably has the easiest or the most common flanking routes out of all of the maps, and for the first one you just want to get into the window, use a double jump, then followed by swift strike, and you can also pair this with a deflect in order to stay alive longer, but with that you get high ground and behind enemy lines, and you also get a big health kit at your disposal. Now for the next one, it's a little harder, but again, kinda known as well. So use a double jump and then a swift strike in order to get to this side. You can actually also do it with D.va, you can also do it with Sombra, with Pharah. Pretty much everyone almost can do this. I think even Tracer, yes, triple blink also works. And then once again, you can just fire at them from behind. Now, last but not least for Volskaya Industries, we also have another quick small flanking route which does not use these little platforms. Instead, you just use a double jump, then a wall climb, kind of strafe around a little bit, and then use a swift strike. And yeah, that's pretty much all there's to it. You can then look at this giant robot. If you want to go back the same way, you can kind of do the same thing again. It's not really reliant on a complete successful execution of like just wall climbs and double jumps. It's kind of easy to mix it up a little bit and still work.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Temple of Anubis only really has one good flanking route, which is this one. Just get up on top of here with a wall climb, then use the swift strike to get into this window, double jump and wall climb again to get to the other side all the way behind enemy lines. It's very useful, super strong, but most people already know about that, so you might probably be shot while doing so make sure to use your deflect wisely.
Traveling to Ambani.
Now the flanking route on Ambani is very situational and it's also a little tricky, so make sure to practice that one first before doing it. Just use a single jump, slide down, then double jump, swift strike, wall climb, and then mantle up on top of the flower pot and get this big health kit right here. There's also another way to do it which is slightly different, so you can also just do a single jump, then double jump, wall climb, then the swift strike, and then the mantling function to get once again up on top of the flower pot. And yeah, very risky, very situational, but kind of fun to do.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Last but not least, on Watchpoint Gibraltar, we have this one at the very last point, which is very obvious and many people actually know about that one. Very easy to do, it doesn't really take any, well, movement combo. However, you can also go the other way, all the way back around right here. So what you want to do is jump, double jump, then wall climb, strafe around and use your swift strike in order to get right back here again behind enemy lines. Very tricky to do, especially the way back is even trickier. It's a little inconsistent due to the roundings of these two tanks. So make sure to really try to get it down and not, well, try it in comp or matchmaking for the first time. But yeah, these were my favorite flanking routes with Genji. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video and luckySkillFaker out.